The finance minister had announced it in the union budget. The government has now decided to impose a 0.5% cess on all services starting from the 15th of November, which will be used to fund the government's Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Sapna Das now joins us with all the details. Sapna, can you give us an idea how much the government is hoping to garner from the cess?
Well, definitely. What we are hearing as of now, the first cut is that somewhere approximately 3 to 3,500 crores is what they may be raising over the next 4 months, starting from November 15 to the end of March, 4.5 months. On that basis, the annual, accrual to the coffer would be around approximately 10 to 10,500 crores. But I was just in conversation with the Finance Secretary, Mr. Ratan Batal, just to get a better sense of what the numbers look like and what the requirements will be over the next couple of years, in which he very clearly indicated that probably the money raised from the cess, or rather the requirement on the sanitation side, because the Swachh Bharat cess has been imposed completely because for the sanitation requirement. There is another aspect to it, water resources. They are taking care of that through the budgetary resources. This is what the Finance Secretary has just told CNBC TV 18. So there he said clearly that annual requirement on sanitation would be around 8,000 crores, and hence the decision has been taken to go ahead and levy the cess. So approximately 8 to 10,000 crores is a better range to talk about in terms of the financial year requirement due to sanitation. There's also another number that's doing the rounds, and this comes from credible sources. By 2020, the requirement, the spend requirement for sanitation would be almost as much as 50,000 crores, and hence there was a need to go ahead and impose a cess. The only point here is that it may not have been at 2% or even 1 to 1.5%, because it was an enabling provision. The finance minister had made it very clear that up to 2%, so it's 0.5%. But mind you, this is on all services. So effectively what happens is that after Diwali, your service tax rate actually goes up.
Okay, Sapna, thanks a lot for joining us with that. So like Sapna was